Angus King is introducing legislation to address the housing shortage in rural areas of the state. The Farmhouse to Workforce Housing Act would expand the existing Housing Preservation Grants program. This would allow homeowners to build more housing on their property to be available for rent. A recent study found that Maine is short more than 80,000 homes in both rural and urban areas. The act would make it easier for people in rural areas to access housing close to their work.